Minecraft, where the very scary hacker is located, somewhere here. Last week, that lost renegade gave us that warning, saying that the hacker might strike. But remember, our boss, Rouge Mimiku, is alive with it. So tonight, whenever it decides to show up, I'm going to prove to everyone that it's under our command.
What the? Hey, get off me!
Supersonic's been here for a very long time. And still, out of everything we've done, there's still no signs of that hacker. What in the hell is going on?
On the heels of an exciting TGW episode and a controversial ending which channels all the way to the broadcast for tonight, will the dead finally rise out of the grave? Will the hacker show up or will it remain silent? Fellow Rouge Mimiku speakers standing by near the grave, and later on we're going to be broadcasting the scene. Also, we saw the day between Billy Joe and Taylor. What's next for those two? Their relationship as the matchup is given a breakdown of the early stage of this matchup. Welcome to the Game Weekly. Nathan the Wake Game Cycle. First, we have some breaking news. The last one we saw, this man was in a matchup against Rebel Tea Time as Warhead now eliminated the opponent right there with a shot in the midsection. But nonetheless, going back to the game side, AdrianTheVoice joined by Yellow's Object joining us, and Warhead with the elimination right now. Great team action at the early start. Yellow, welcome to the commentary. Welcome back.
Man, it feels good to be back. Anyway, so yeah, Agent, thank you for having me back here. Now, you might be wondering, Yellow, what in the blue house are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to be fired a few weeks ago?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, let me let you guys know something. I am hijacking the show. I'm thinking that it's time. It is time. Because, as we all know, the Rebel Weekly controls this community. And I know I let you all down back a few weeks ago. But I'm back. And I'm back with a vengeance. But I'm back with a better plan than my original. Because, Adrian, I feel something. Lately, I've been feeling something in me. That a war is coming here to TGW. It's gonna decide the fate.
A war is brewing. Ladies and gentlemen, Yellow.
Man, it feels good to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Yellow's Object is hijacking the show, and this is perhaps maybe not good news for Rouge Mimiku, the leader of the TGW channel. As you can see, Evil Clap was able to eliminate C-Bear. This is for the team championship on the line. But going back to this Yellow controversy, Yellow, you're hijacking the show. You're joining us on commentary tonight. I cannot believe this is transpiring, but listen, my opinion, I believe you have every single right to join us on commentary. Remember, you were battling for the Gaming Weekly, opposing the Rebel Weekly and their tactics, and of course, Rouge Mimiku and their protesters. And Yellow, what do you think of the Rebel Weekly and the fact that Rebel Tea Time was able to sucker you into that matchup on GTA a couple weeks back whenever Rebel Tea Time said, hey, listen, we're going to go and finish this off. You walked out of the opponent. You actually walked out of the vehicle, and then he shot you down.
I know. I thought we settled this like men in a real fist fight, but he is a coward. He knew that I was going to beat him, but he just decided to shoot me down. Well, I'm in Rebel. I know you're back there. And I'm telling you now, I know you won. This is not over. That fight in GTA was the tip of the iceberg. Because this is not over until I take the entire Rebel Weekly and make them history!
Oh my god. Oh my God, and that's exactly what you said a couple of weeks back, that you were not going to stop, that you were going to do everything you can in your power, in your almighty being, to take down the Rebel Weekly. But going back into this matchup as the tag team, as the team championship on the line for the Fortnite Championship is on the line here tonight, of course. We saw last week, it was Electric Rain, SoFlo Eli, and Pinterest. They were the contenders, top the third place spot to become the team champions. Team champions being XC Reflexes, One Mix Facade, and the current show hijacker, Yellowish Object in Yellow. Last time we actually saw you, of course, you were hijacked, rather you were hacked by the hacker, but you did win the championship. How intense, how momentous was that win?
That one gave us the momentum, but we cannot get cocky. The win is important, but we gotta show that we can also maintain it, because we're honored to fight and defend these titles. Win or lose these titles, we still fight with honor, and we will always fight with honor, no matter what happens.
Well, I'll tell you, Yellow, you guys have some fresh competition here tonight, because first up it is Warhead 51707, and this young player is looking to make history here tonight, trying to climb up the ranks, as well as his partner, Gotti Week, and Gotti Week, who's looking to catapult his TPW tender to a different stratosphere, and as well as Evil Claptrap, who has wanted to be center stage to be the champion tonight. This is the opportunity, this is the moment for these three gentlemen, these three young superstars to again catapult their TPW level, their stratosphere, climb up the ranks, climb up the ladder to be the champions. Can they top third place, though? It's going to be a very difficult task. Yellow, your thoughts on this?
I'll be honest, this match is going to be very interesting, because they got to try to top our team's number 3 spot, and it's going to be this match is going to be very interesting, and I want to see it the whole way. I want to see this match go on, and I want to see what these young players have. We want to see the full potential of what they can do. Can they top number 3? I want to see if the lightning can hit twice.
They indeed have the potential. In fact, it is the overabundance of young talent looking to make a name for themselves here tonight, a part of the TPW event, as Gotti Week now going after all these different weapons, and we know that weaponry does come into play. It is a huge factor, a keen integral part in this game to really be the winning team here to become the team champions. Now, I want to actually talk about strategy for just a second. Do you think it's going to be very smart for Gotti, Evil Clap, and Warhead to stay together throughout the entire game to be the champions?
Adrian, it is important to stay together. This is a team championship. Don't you hear the name team? They obviously gotta work as a team to win this championship. You can't go rogue, and as a Rouge Mimiku, get the pun there. Oh wait, hold that thought. Wait, I forgot to do something. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Something that I should have done before I came in. Click.
Oh my God! What the hell was that? Was that an explosion?
Yeah, that was something that I kind of left for the people who captured me. And Adrian, I know you're wondering, how the hell did I even get out of there anyway? Out of the house?
Well, I was going to ask you that question. You saw firsthand the hacker. How in the world did you escape its wrath?
Trust me, and what I'm about to say might actually come as a surprise. I was actually locked up in the cube. Not just any ordinary cube. The cube that Scorch died in.
Oh my God.
But apparently, they were about to do the same thing to me. But lucky for me, they didn't take my stuff away. Good thing I had my handy sword with me, and I was able to break out of there. And I thought...
Well, that's a good thing.
And I thought, why don't I leave a little present for those guys over there? And the funny thing is, I know where the protesters are hiding. I know what they're planning. And trust me, they better prepare themselves. The protesters, the hackers, and the Rebel Weekly. Because I said this in the past, and I'll say it again. When I was away, I was planning. I gathered the strongest, the toughest, the smartest, and the most resilient people that I know. And these people, and they're also members from the past. They're gonna come in, and they're gonna fight alongside me. Because this is TGW. This is our home. and we're gonna defend it no matter what. Because we are going to burn TRW down!
It looks like the war is brewing, folks! A war is indeed brewing! It is not over yet! Yellowish Object hijacking the show, and it looks like Yellowish Object does indeed have some intel that he's going to keep under wraps. But going back into this match, it looks like this, well, great players are going to have under wraps in terms of their strategy. They are working together. They actually are inside the circle as well. Remember, the team championship was on the line. They're going to have to try to top third place and become the team champions. And Yellowish Object, I got to ask you, a couple weeks back when you were battling to become the team championships, you were talking about pressure. Does pressure make you a better player? Do you believe pressure actually helps you be a better player, or does it work against you?
It kind of depends on the type of player you are. But knowing I'm the type of player that under pressure can fight and back it against the wall, it gives me the energy. It gives me the adrenaline. It kind of depends the player that you are. Either it can give you benefits or it can be your downfall. But also, as we know, these great TGW players, they look like they have potential. They might even beat us. I'm admitting this myself. Because the way they're together, they're planning it. And I think they might have a chance to become the new Fortnite team champions.
Well, these three superstars truly have potential. They're looking great so far. 18 opponents are left in this matchup, folks, again, to determine whether or not this team can top the team championships from a couple weeks back. 1/3 of the team champion Yellowish Object is joining us, and to reset everything, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, a part of the Game Weekly game with the team champions on the line. Yellowish Object joining us on game side here tonight, hijacking the show. Rouge Mimiku might not be happy about that. And if you're asking what's all about this Rouge Mimiku who's controlling the channel, remember, it was last month when the ex-executive of TGW, Scorch, was locked inside that cube where Scorch was buried and suffocated by the protesters that were led by Rouge Mimiku. And I cannot believe, Yellow, that it still happened to this day, that our own executive, Scorch, was killed.
I know, and trust me, I will avenge him. Because after I take care of the Rebel Week, no. Do you know something? Scratch that. I'm going to take out the Rebel Weekly, Rouge Mimiku, and the protesters all at once in this war. Because as I said before, I will burn them down because I know that I will earn the name back of Rebel Slayer, Protest Slayer, Mimiku Slayer!
But wait a second, speaking about burning it down, it looks like these three superstars are burning it down right now. Moments ago, we saw even Clap was able to take down the opponent. You see the snipers that they were using again. It's an integral part in this matchup. All these weapons, the snipers, the pistols, all that they're going to be using throughout the matchup to become the team champions, they're going to be using that for their own advantage, for their own aid. But moments ago, Evil Clap reassessing, reevaluating the entire scene, the entire situation, and was able to pop the opponent, went for the kill, and it really is giving them all the momentum. But nonetheless, folks, we're going to go ahead and take it back to the top of the broadcast. Remember, it is Rouge Mimiku's speaker standing by. He is waiting for a demonstration of loyalty by this evil creature known as the Hacker. The Hacker is going to be popping out of the grave. Perhaps. We don't know if that's going to be happening. But what about this? A couple of weeks back, folks, I cannot believe it happened. It was Taylor who was going out with Billy Joe. Billy Joe was looking for a girlfriend, finally got that girlfriend, and now Billy Joe and Taylor are a thing. But I believe, Yellow, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, Billy Joe doesn't necessarily care for Taylor. We saw Billy Joe last week that he wanted to use Taylor to climb him up the ranks in the Gaming Weekly. But the date is official for next week anyway.
You know something, Adrian?
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Wait just a second, Yellow. Wait a second. A breaking point of this matchup right now. Guardian Aid is actually down, but quickly now coming to the aid. It is none other than his TGW partner that is coming right into the aid. Staying out of harm's way. This is actually great strategy. Standing and, of course, being inside and tracked inside that building as the matchup is going to break down here.
Yeah, and now what I was about to say, Adrian, was that you know something? He disgusts me. How dare you take advantage of her to just rank up the ranks? No, what you have to do, you have to work on that. That is not true love. True love comes from the heart. It doesn't come from just helping someone climb the ranks just to become a champion. I worked my butt off, week in, week out, and look at what I am right now. I'm fighting for the Gaming Weekly, and that's what I will always do. I will put the heart, I will put my soul to fight for what I believe in. And trust me, everything is about to come down. And I have a little message for this hacker. If the hacker is awakening, hopefully he can find his way back to sleep. because I might as well put it to rest. I might as well put it to rest.
Hopefully so, as the action is continuing now. The TGW players here looking to take down all the opponents, looking to eliminate here to become the team champions. The opponent right into the distance. Gotti Wheat using that sniper rifle to no avail, though, landing on his feet. Great bounce right there. But perhaps maybe it's the elusiveness, knocking the wind out of all these opponents could perhaps be a very focused point here in this broadcast. And maybe I'll tell you one thing again, perhaps on instincts alone, these TGW players are working together and staying inside buildings to help them aid each other and to stay away from the opponents so it can advance them to become closer to be the team champions. Yellow, you were actually talking about it before the broadcast. It was interesting. You said that you saw it all here, part of the Game Weekly, right? You saw it all. You saw the father marrying his daughter. You saw all the other stuff, the Hillbilly Clan, but you've never seen Billy Joe and Taylor in the first of the Fortnite. Oh, wait a second. Gotti, wait now. Shot down. The domino effect. This is the turning point of the matchup right now. You can see it, Yellow. Oh my God, Warhead is now beginning to try to fight back.
This is the domino effect. It happens if one goes down, the whole thing goes down.
Yeah, and the entire storm is just going
in the zone. What the zone?
And folks, this is a huge turning point. The frustration, desperation beginning to build. And moments ago, we just saw Evil eliminated. Gotti Wheat is still alive, but he's about to be eliminated and does so. It is up to Warhead now to battle back to try to top third place to be the team champions. Despite the fact that Gotti and Evil were eliminated moments ago, it is up to Warhead to still continue and fight back to top third place, and it could happen here.
Let's see how it goes, Adrian. Because as we all know, this is gonna be the turning point of this match. Like anything can go down, like right as we see. Like sometimes it's best to isolate yourself. If you're by yourself, you're gonna be playing on your mind. Like, what do I have to do? I have to try to play I gotta help my team to victory. Like, what do I have to do? And that's what is going on Warhead's mind.
Yeah. Warhead, the isolation tactics continues here in this match. The storm I shrink. Now, Yellow, I gotta ask you this question now. Now that Gotti Wheat and Evil Claptrap, now that these two superstars have been eliminated moments ago, Warhead, a lot perhaps of pressure begins to build, and I believe this is on the negative side. Do you think this truly is going to be affecting the mind and the gameplay set of Warhead as the explosion is continuing from up above?
Let's see how it goes, Adrian, because sometimes it could be like you said earlier, the domino effect. Let's see how it happens.
Well, we'll see right now. Warhead is slowing the pace down. Very, very interesting, but at the same time, very smart for Warhead to do, to slow the pace down. Try not to draw attention to yourself, because if that happens, the opponents will indeed dissect Warhead, just like we saw moments ago. Evil Claptrap and Gotti Wheat did absolutely incredible here tonight, but Warhead is the last man standing in this team, and he could be the team champions. Here comes the storm. Warhead has no other choice but to break this wall, so he does not become infected here. The storm is engulfed Warhead, and quickly back inside of the circle, and there you see the storm ice shrinking in 26 seconds and counting. This is a moment that Warhead really needs to think, reevaluate, reassess the situation as he's now using the game, the bandages to help him gain all of his focus and leverage as well as health.
Indeed. Like, Adrian, you're gonna be wondering to yourself, like, what is going on through his mind? Like, what's gonna be going on? Like, how am I gonna win this? Like, how am I
tell you what's going through his mind right now? It is the kill! Going for the kill! A shot there to the midsection. The opponent from behind as well. Warhead looking impressive. Warhead is rolling. And another shot again to the skull. Wow! Warhead does it! Warhead just won the game! Can you imagine that? Warhead just won the game along with his team. They're the new team champions. Warhead 51707 winning the game. And not just that, but it's Warhead, Gotti Wheat, and Evil Claptrap becoming the new team champions.
Not just that, Adrian. They're the second team to get a victory royale here in TGW as well.
Indeed! History has been made! Here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly. Warhead winning this entire Fortnite lobby, and Gotti Wheat, Evil Clap, and Warhead becoming the new team champions. But ladies and gentlemen, do we have a treat for you? According to my producers moments ago, they just told me that apparently Rebel Tea Time has just heard that Yellowish Object is back. Yellowish Object is indeed back here in the commentary side of things. Rebel Tea Time isn't necessarily happy about this. Rebel has something to say concerning Yellowish Object. Rebel, welcome.
Well. If it isn't Yellowish Object, the crayon himself.
Well. Instead of saying the Rebel, the big crybaby himself.
Didn't I destroy you in a 1v1? And now you're hijacking the show to putting yourself on commentary? How Rouge Mimiku Yellow.
You may be you're acting almighty like a king. Well, you got another thing coming, Rebel. Because you know what happens to a person that kills the king. You know what they become. They become a Kingslayer. But my aim is to end you and the Rebel Weekly.
You know, you claim you're going to destroy me. But think again, because see, I always have said this, that I have a plan B, and that is to destroy you once and for all.
Oh my god! Rebel. You're a funny guy. That's what I like about you. I like that you're funny. But look, all seriousness aside, you know the main reason why I'm here. I'm keeping my word, and I'm taking down the Rebel Weekly. And I'll do anything, and I'll do everything in my power. Because like I said in the beginning of the broadcast, a war is coming, and you're the trigger. So, and also, if I remember correctly, there's someone I know that you care about that has fallen into darkness, who thinks there's no hope. And I forgot, what was her name? Aqua, I think it was. Yes, Aqua. That's who's fallen into darkness. So what you got to say to that?
Darkness.
Yeah, I may look like I fall into darkness, but my heart will always shine. I always got the light of hope, because I am the light that brings the hope of TGW. All the great fans that are fighting, we'll bring the fight. We're gonna bring the thunder. We are going to burn it down. And unless you got something to do about it, and if you want to go to a war, we can start it right here, right now, if you're up for that. If you want to, because this war, because you and I on GTA, like, I'll admit that match was epic. You and I going back and forth, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. You're thinking that you won. You're all God and stuff, but you think you're a power of a god. But, well, I got news for you. Because I too have the power of a god. And if you want to, and let's start this war, because I will end the Rebel Weekly. I will end Rouge Mimiku's reign of terror. I will end the hacker. I will be the savior of the Gaming Weekly. And if Rebel, if you're down for a war, it's gonna be TRW, Rouge Mimiku, the hacker, versus the Octo Army, the Gaming Weekly, and the Legends. And trust me, the Octo Army, they're not to mess with. And you and I both know how TGW fights. Because if you want a war,
you got it.
You want it then? Did I just hear that? You want a war? Because it is on!
Well, it is the resurrection, the reawakening between the Rebel Weekly and the Gaming Weekly. Yellowish Object and Rebel Tea Time. There is more to come between these two. But ladies and gentlemen, standing by, it is none other than Rouge Mimiku's speaker, who is awaiting for a demonstration of loyalty that is happening in just a little bit. But folks, we have some breaking news again. Warhead, Gotti, and Evil Clap becoming the new team champions. Not only that, but also we saw the second team to win the Victory Royale. Congratulations to these three super players. But right now, standing by our TGW camera crew again, with a person standing by with this hacker.
Out of all the hard work we put, still no signs of the hacker at all. I wasn't told about this. I gotta go.